Use code ANGEL on Mosa Store to help the channel out at no cost to you.
Stand and roar! Enter a world that's full of dinosaurs.
Hoi hoi, I'm Angel, and this is from Alpha Group, that's all down here, Quantum Heroes Dinoster Mosa Storm. This is from a Korean series, I think. I saw it online and I said, hey, that looks cool, and I found it for cheap, so might as well buy it, because these Korean robots tend to be fucking expensive, even though they shouldn't be. The art on the box is pretty fucking awesome, I will admit. It includes a backdrop. I don't really care for it, but it includes a backdrop. I believe this is the person that pilots it. I don't fucking know. I don't watch series like these. Let me go ahead and. Woo! So this thing includes a fuckload of accessories. If you have a tail, you can totally do different things with the tail, and it's pretty awesome. You can do this and turn it into a weapon for the robot mode. You can put the tail on the robot mode, but you can also put the tail on the vehicle mode. He has a dinosaur head. It's supposed to be a dinosaur, even though it kind of looks like a dragon, but it's a dinosaur. It includes, these are supposed to be fins for the dinosaur mode. These things that install for the fins in dinosaur mode. The power just went off in my house, but the show must go on. I'm gonna keep recording even though it's hot as fuck. He includes two fucking, there we go. He includes these drills. They look pretty fucking awesome. Drill weapons that you can put on the side. Make the tank look amazing. We'll talk about the tank soon, don't worry. I know I'm going in a different order, but the lights are off and I am, it's hot in here, man. It is hot in here, but like I said, the show must go on. He includes these parts. It's supposed to be like flippers, but I like to install them here to cover the tracks a little bit, and I think that looks actually pretty cool. So well, that's it, and that's the tank mode, and in my opinion that looks pretty fucking awesome. Rolls really well. I think it's pretty cohesive. So you're supposed to just grab this. Let me grab this, just install it in the back. Come on. There we go. And after you do that, you install the head in the front. And yeah, there you go. You have the dinosaur mode. Yeah, you can totally just put these on the sides, make it look more like a dinosaur. But you get the idea. I personally don't care about this mode. Personally, it doesn't really do much for me. The dinosaur head, it's awesome, I will admit. And honestly, I would just display it like this. There you go, a dino tank. The reason I would do that, and not the others, this is unwieldy. It doesn't really, it taps in robot mode, but it just gets a little bit in the way. These, there's not much you can do with these. These are annoying. So are these. Whatever. But the head, you can actually use it as a gun in robot mode, so that's why I'm gonna like keep that there. And I think it's very, very well made. Look at that. It's a giant tank without drills on the sides and a dinosaur head. You can open the mouth. So to me this works, and to me I'm probably just gonna display like that, because again this guy has a lot of ports. Has ports here, ports here. You can totally like put this here if you feel like it, flare it out. So it has a lot of playability. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to do what I do, that I just like put things away and never use them. Look at that. You can totally flare that. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna transform this dude, and I'm totally gonna record that part after the lights come back on, so might be a few days from now, because I am, I don't know if you can tell, but I am sweating buckets right now, because there's no electricity in the house, and yeah, that sucks. Anyways, I'll be right back after I transform this dude.
Who's that robot? Behold, Leadfoot. I have no idea who this is.
And here is Mosa Storm in its robot mode, and I went ahead and just like put up a bunch of shit on it, so you can have like an idea of the things you can do with this guy. Obviously the drills, oh yeah, by the way, the power's back. Anyways, the drills on the arms look pretty cool. These things down here, I just leave them there to cover up, but it gives it a nice sleek appearance. The dino head as a gun, because why the fuck not? And I went ahead and just kept these things on and used them as pseudo wings. I think it gives it a complete look. Personally, I think it gives it a complete look. So that's pretty cool. You can totally, like, if you want, you can remove this from here. So again, this thing is very modular, so there's a lot you can do with it. But I think you can do, if you want, you can totally like leave the dragon head in the front of the robot mode chest, and that looks crazy, but that's a thing you can do. You can give him a chest mounted dinosaur head cannon thing. You could just like obviously just put it here and just use it like that. The transformation is fun. It is very enjoyable. It is a children's toy after all. It has its issues that I think children's toy shouldn't have. This thing doesn't have at all. It's just there. It taps in robot in alt mode, but in robot mode it's just there. And I don't enjoy that. These things are hollow, completely hollow, and that's annoying. But you know, for what you pay for this, and we'll get into that eventually, it's pretty damn amazing. It's pretty damn amazing, especially with the articulation this thing boasts. My biggest issue is this. This thing is not tight. Not tight at all. Like this thing is a rattling mess. It will not fall if you're not trying to do a very intense pose. It will not fall. But it is back heavy, I like to say, or front heavy, depending on the pose you do. So it does have a tendency to fall because the legs, the feet are the lightest part of this whole thing. So it can't really hold that much of a pose. That said, it looks great. Personally, can you focus? There you go. Personally, the head sculpt looks fucking awesome, man. That is great. You can like totally do this if you want. Oh yeah, like the head sculpt looks really fucking good. All of these are stickers that came with the figure. And I said, fuck it, why not? I just like installed a fuckload of stickers on it. You can see stickers here, stickers here, stickers here. Stickers, I think these are stickers that I also installed. I'm not a fan of stickers. I'd rather pay a little bit extra for it to be actually painted, but we can't always get what we want now, can we? No, we cannot. But it's okay, especially for the price. It's just a shame. I hate stickers so much. Let's get into some... let's get into some size comparisons. Alright. Just lower your hand. There we go. Here it is next to Mega Man X. Not that anything that I have would make sense, because I'm not gonna buy any of the other figures. But here it is next to Mainline OP. So he scales against a Mainline figure. So you have an idea. If you are wondering how tall it is, and I like to use these because, like, you know, a lot of people collect transforming robots like I do. Here he is next to MP10. MP10 towers over it. Obviously not to scale, because I imagine in the show this thing is ginormous because it's a mech. This is not a mech, this is a robot. Which is very, very different. Oh yeah, before I forget, like I said, you can totally grab this and have him hold this as a weapon if you want. But I don't really care. You can also like go ahead and go to the back and just put this here as a tail. And it does look good, but it really serves no purpose. You're barely gonna see it. And then it makes it occupy way too much space because there's a lot of real estate going on there, so he can like have his tail, you know, flare the tail back as well. And again, just occupies way too much space, so I am just gonna go ahead, remove this tail, and probably throw it in the fucking trash. Because I personally do not care. It being a children's toy, it's no surprise that this thing lacks a lot of basic articulation that you would expect. Head can go from side to side, and that's it. It actually has universal shoulders, which surprised the fuck out of me. That's pretty cool. No arm rotation, but it does sort of have 90. Yeah, it has 90-degree elbows. You can sort of get a little bit more, but like the elbows here are, you have double jointed arms. Not really elbows, double jointed arms. It can get a bit messy when trying to pose them, but it's not terrible. I have honestly seen worse on more expensive figures. Go figure. No wrist rotation either, and no opening hands. Does have a waist rotation, so that's swell and nice. It does have universal hips, and it has a thigh rotation, which is insane. No arm rotation, but it has thigh rotation. Go figure. Those ratchets here are tight as fuck, which, as they should be, because you don't want this thing flipping down and fucking dying. It does have 90 at the knees, and it has ankle tilts, which, you know, usually you don't get ankle tilts on cheap toys, and I'm happy that this one does. I think that's pretty awesome that it has really decent ankle tilts. Sure, it's part of the transformation, but it still has them. And it has toe tilt down and a little bit up, like a smidge. Yeah, like a smidge, like a smidgen up. Toe tilt down, smidgen up. That's about it. So you, in theory, you can pose this dude. But he does get heavy and he does fall. If you like do like a very, and then like this thing is not as tight as you wish it would be, so let's see if we can do like an action pose, shooting at people. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. That looks hideous, but you know, hey, that's the thing you can do. I'm gonna try to recreate this for the picture section. But yeah, like if you manipulate him a little bit, he starts falling backwards, and that's no good. That is no good, like Sonic used to say. My biggest gripe with this dude, again, is just how loose it is for a lot of things. Wish it was tighter. I wish like the build was better on this thing. Because again, like the legs, the waist down here, very tight, nothing else. And sometimes as you're manipulating this thing will come undone, and that is annoying. That's supposed to click into place, so make sure that you click it into place. And surprisingly enough, and all in all, I'm giving this thing a 9 out of 10 because using my rubric, and I do take price into consideration when I'm filling out the rubric. Accessories, it's up the ass with accessories. Same thing for gimmicks and playability. Especially the fact that you can like put a lot of these accessories in different places and give it different looks. That's pretty cool. Like again, it's not supposed to have these as wings, but I like how they look as wings. I think it completes the look really fucking well. The materials could have been better, but again, like for a $40 children's toy, you can do so much worse. Look at that, and like those ratchets are not falling. This one is, that one isn't. So you know, small victories, small victories. Half a point in build because again, this thing, presses and paint. Look, it's a children's toy. You don't expect too much. Again, I know I'm making excuses for it, but again, it's a children's toy. The stickers, it looks cool. It does look cool. It has like a couple of really cool bits and pieces. But like, I hate stickers so fucking much because you have the little purple part here. You have silver here. You have a lighter purple here. Why not just do that all over the place? Like, I'll pay $10 more. I mean, I fucking would. Transformation is fun, so is the alt mode. I honestly believe this thing is well worth the price, considering I got it for $40 on Amazon. And for $40, you can do way worse than this. Let's take a time and let's just be completely honest. For $40, you can do way worse than this thing. Is it amazing? Is it gonna like set new precedent, break records? No, not really. It's a children's toy from a children's TV show from Korea. But for what it is, for $40, this is fun for $40. I have spent more than that and been thoroughly disappointed. So that to me is a win. I just wish it was tighter. That's it. Personally, I just wish it was tighter because I like it tight. You know, I like it when it's very like tight. That's me. I like it tight, anyways. Because if it's too tight, you just use a little bit of Vaseline and then like. Anywho, say did that thing again. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for watching. If you are so kind, remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel to help me out with the fucking algorithm. Fuck the algorithm, but you know, we are all slaves to the algorithm. And if you want to help my channel further, remember to use my code ENJOY on Mosa Storm, Gundamit, or other affiliated stores to help my channel out at no cost to you. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.